Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at a food deck. A food deck in Historic. As you can see, it's a Jund food deck. We are playing around with 4 copies of Feasting Troll King in the main board. When it enters the battlefield, it generates 3 food tokens, so if opponent does remove it, you can sacrifice 3 food tokens to bring this card back from the graveyard to the battlefield. It is pretty powerful because it also has stats 7 and 6 with Vigilance and Trample. But the real reason why I'm trying out Feasting Troll King is because we got this new card from the Lord of the Rings set called the Many Partings. It is a 1-mana card. You can search for a basic land card, reveal it, and then put it into your hand, and then you can create a food token. So we have some food synergies here. We have Gilded Goose, Many Partings, and because Gilded Goose and Many Partings are also 1-mana cards, we have Jarsyl to get that back as well. And how do we discard the Feasting Trolls? We have Crucias and Fable to discard the Feasting Troll, as well as with Perilous Iteration. And we also have a card called Steelseeker. When an artifact comes onto the battlefield, you can basically take a peek at the top card of your deck, and then if it's a land, put it into your hand, or you can just keep it there, or you can also put it into the graveyard. So that's pretty nice because if it's a Feasting Troll King, you do want it in the graveyard. So if you do see the Troll King on the top of your deck, you can put it into the graveyard. And if you have 3 foods on the battlefield, you can sacrifice the 3 food to get back the Troll King. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some historic best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Double tap land. Oh. Cauldron familiar, so they're playing Samwise Gamgee deck. Okay, triple Crucias. I might actually not play Crucias. Is that crazy? That's crazy, right? That's... Okay. Yeah. Because if I go Saren's Steelseeker first, Crucias gets me a land every single turn with the Saren's Steelseeker. So, like, that's a really cool thing you can do in this with this. So I think I'm going to pass up on the Crucias here and then potentially, you know. So they can get rid of a Butler with the altar. That's actually really annoying. What the heck? They can get Samwise Gamgee, I guess? Is there a 1-drop in the graveyard? No. Still a good card. The altar actually messes up my Molten Impact so much. It's actually kind of crazy, right? I think what I'm gonna do is blow up the altar here. Then we're gonna Molten Impact the Samwise Gamgee. That's pretty annoying. Okay, land, please? Fatal push, please? Land, fatal push? Any of that sort? So we don't block this because, we know what they have. Like, we don't want them to get the Samwise Gamgee back by sacrificing the Undead Butler. We are struggling with land. Like, actually just struggling. We might get a land if we play the Gilded Goose. Did not. What is going on over here? How is that even possible with Saren's Steelseeker as well? We are 18 card deep in. What is this? Oh my god. That is absolutely nuts. Okay, we're going off. So we can bring the Troll King back here. It's so nice. Okay, finally it's working. Come on. Another Molten Impact. So we lost, right? They can just get back the altar and then we lose because... Wow, we actually went through quite a lot here. "24 cards deep in. We did not find a single fatal push, or we actually like really struggled on land. Even when Crucias was going expedient the whole time. So Terra Sunder, Kalitas, Stone of Eric. I guess Extinction Event also kind of slaps. Maybe not. Yeah, why do we like struggle on land so much? I guess we never drew like many partings. Go down on Perilous. And we'll cut a copy of a many parting? What is going on? What is going on? Okay, I'm getting absolutely scammed here. I just want you guys to know that I do play 15 copies. Yeah, 15 copies of Green Source. This should never happen. Come on, a green source. Yes. I guess this guarantees it to play Kalitas next turn. Since Gilded Goose can just be killed, right? Also, I could sequence it with Kalitas Molten Impact together. Maybe that is actually the plan. Nah. Let's just play the Kalitas out. Looks like they didn't have a Fatal Push, so... Okay, so let's get rid of the altar. Because I want a Molten Impact here. And then we can now get many parting and then trigger the Molten Impact to deal additional 2 damage. They had another altar. We'll kill the Haywire. Get additional green source. Attack, attack. And let's just leave it here. Okay. That was a lot better. That was a lot better. Maybe I also want to play Pitting Needle. For, like, Altar of Dementia or Cauldron Familiar. But the question is, what do I get rid of? I'll just go down on Feasting, Troll King. Maybe go down on a Gilded Goose as well. That is unironically a keep. Many parting, by the way. So good. That is actually so good.
I have arrived. Never give up. We can win.
Okay, so we can go stone push? Stone push? Let's go stone push. Because I want a fatal push in the graveyard for Jarsyl. They only have 2 mana at the moment. So we'll go Jarsyl push again.
Show them what you're made of.
Or I could even go many parting as well. Nah, let's just go push. Need a 2-drop in the graveyard, so they create a food. Oh, because they can untap. Right. I mean, I can kill both of these. And then kill the Jarsyl. And they'd only have 2 cards left.
It's not a victory without you.
Okay, that... okay, I don't need to do that anymore, I guess. Also, if they have Stone of Eric removal, we'll just sacrifice this and then we'll get it back with the other Jarsyl. Like, unironically, sure. I was saying unironically, Many Partings is so good. Many Partings is so freaking good. Oh, wow. Let's hold full control. We don't want that to actually, like, grab something. And then we can get Feasting Troll back next turn. Nothing I care about in the graveyard at the moment. So we'll have a Terra Sunder up. The troll's coming! By the way, if you don't know what this deck is, because I technically didn't show you guys, I just left last game, so... They're trying to win with Altar of Dementia and Cat Loop with the Samwise Gamgee. So yeah. There it is, the Wombo combo. The opponent just got shut down by just this one card, right? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, they can't beat the Stone of Eric right now.
Whoever slays the most Phyrexians wins. Rally, my friend.
Like, I don't really care what they grab, like... Right? Doesn't really matter. Unless they can actually answer the Stone of Eric, they can't win the game. Because if they cat loop, they just die. Right? And these guys dying don't trigger anything because of Stone of Eric as well. It's actually a really cool card for the Samwise Gamgee deck. I actually hadn't even thought about that. Give me a land, please. Ooh, okay. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. So Crucias Sea King does not actually shuffle the deck. So that's why I did that. Very nice. Okay. One with the Troll King. First game. Playing against the Loris deck. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Molten Impact. That's actually pretty bad for them. That is actually just backbreaking, right? Oh, come on. Why? Okay, that's a scam. Another Molten Impact. So we're gonna attack here. We know it's some Orcish Bowmaster, right? So we're just going to Fatal Push. It's not. That's so bad for them. I'll just kill both of them. Drown in the lock. That's pretty unknowing. Or not. Just have another one. Okay. Nice. And our 4-drops are so stacked, by the way. So I like having a copy of Kalitas in this kind of matchup versus a Loris deck. Maybe just like one copy of Extinction Event. I think one copy should be sufficient enough. So we'll go down on a Perilous Iteration, and I've been getting rid of Feasting Troll King in the sideboard, but as a result, we haven't been getting it. So maybe it's wrong, and it's better to just go down something like Fable, since they have a Orcish Bowmaster. This is an interesting hand. Okay, I actually mis-sideboarded. I should have actually brought Terra Sunder. Ooh, please. I don't want to lose because of that. Very Seeker. So now, because we have a Gilded Goose, they can't actually ninjutsu. Gilded Goose, what a frickin' card. What an absolute unit. Man, I really don't want to play this Mana Confluence. Man. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage this game. So I'm gonna react to them. Ooh, this is actually kind of insane. So I give them ninjutsu here. I feel like I need to. I can't stop this ninjutsu, otherwise I'm gonna be taking too much damage. No ninjutsu, okay, we made the right call. Excuse me? Oh, actually, that makes sense. I guess we can go Fable. No, actually. I think we have to kill it. Hit you for 1. Yeah, that's good. That's also very, very good. Yikes. How do I win? The retrofitter is actually just killing it. I think I need to get rid of the retrofitter. Otherwise, they're gonna have 2 4/4s, and I'm not gonna be able to win. Man, how are we stuck on lands? I mean, I guess we weren't, because we would have been able to play this with Seiju. But yeah, it's not looking good. We just gotta take the 4 here. Okay, Crucias, that's a card. We need land. More lands? Okay, here we go. Saren Steelseeker Crucias online. We'll block. Okay, that's annoying. So we can go Molten Impact. Then we go Fable. Take 2. Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's not technically fine because I needed the treasure so I can fatal push the Loris here. Ah, yikes, they actually found the land, so they can go retrofitter here. So good. Ooh, Jarsyl. Does that do it? So I play the Jarsyl? Actually, I can't do that. Darn. I can't do it. So I gotta decline here. No! I gotta go Goose. We'll see how they block. Really nice, actually. Okay, one problem taken care of. Now the question is, do we block this 4-4? Right? Do we block this 4-4? So if we don't block this 4-4, we die to Orcish Bowmaster, so actually we have to block it. Oh no. Oh no. I really want a Perilous Iteration, but I can't. I just can't. Is there any 3-mana card? Oh yeah, we block with the Kikijiki here. Okay, so we block with the Kikijiki, get back Kikijiki. With the Jarsyl. Actually, let's double block. This is a top deck, so I'm not going to respect it. Nice. Okay, that's a lot of Feasting Troll Kings. Nice! Okay. Okay, I'm playing Zerda. That means they are playing Kethis. Game 1 is going to be a little bit difficult. But we'll see, we'll see. Mox Ember start. We'll grab a black. We'll Molten Impact that. Currently, oh, they play the other 4-mana Jace in the main deck.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's way. We can improve
Okay.
ideas.
Fortunately, Jace is dead.
Your victory is an illusion, nothing more.
So now we can ditch the Crucias. Many parting. At the end, we just animate the Feast Troll King. So hopefully we can win from there. But we can 100% just lose as well because they're playing Kethis and... You know. You know. Just Kethis things, you know. They have Kethis in their hand, then I guess not much we can do here. Unless we Crucias, discard many partings. No. Discard Jarsyl, get...
Surrender every last thought to
or just draw Fatal Push, right? That also works too. There we go. We might still lose if there's like multiple Kethises in the... So let's see what they do. We'll just react to this by Getting rid of the Kethas immediately. How many Mox Embers do they have? 1. They have at most 3 mana here. Oh, did I mess up? Oh no, I messed up. No, they can't play Kethas. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I messed up. I needed to let this resolve and let the Kethas effect resolve and then do it. Woo! He dodged the bullet there. There's also no Kinnons in this in the graveyard, so we misplayed but dodged the bullet. Unfortunately, we don't have a lethal. Yeah, that's very unfortunate that we don't have lethal here. Okay. Do we need to get Fatal Push? Yikes, yikes, yikes. Man, it would be so cool if we can win the first game so we can, like... The second and third games are gonna be a lot easier.
I'll take note of all your failures.
It would be actually really cool if we can win here.
And your entire mind unraveled.
Nice! Okay, we have a game! Okay, Kalitas in, Stone of Eric, Unlicensed Hers, Terra Sunders, Pitting Needles. Man, that's a lot of cards. That is a lot of cards. We'll go down on Steelseeker. Maybe a Fable. Maybe a Goose. 2 more cards. Maybe I'm supposed to bring Thoughtseizes, but I really like Fatal Push, and usually the Thoughtseizes in the sideboard are just strictly for control matchups. But they are a combo deck, so I'm not sure. Maybe like 2 copies of Thoughtseize, go down on the Feasting. Go down on the Fable. Perilous Iteration. Go down on a Goose. Maybe like 3 and 3 split. Delighted Halfling. Into Mox Ember. Well, it has to be the 1 ring, right? Because I can't answer that. And we'll have to Molten Impact the Kinnan. They topped it. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, okay. Kinnan and Emery at the same time. I can't answer that. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, that was a pretty fast loss. I gotta say. Maybe we should mulligan a little bit more, but not much you can do there. They got a lot of goodies again. Gotta discard the ring because I can't answer it. Need some graveyard hate. That also kind of works. I don't want to Molten Impact the Rona though. So I guess I need to do this instead. Okay. Bit of a tilter there. Again, they top decked Kethis just right on time. So we can definitely lose here.
I've already read your thoughts.
Maybe we need more Graveyard Hate in the sideboard.
All your hopes and dreams.
And they got an Unbury right. So we just... I guess we just can't win here. No Graveyard Hates. Both game 2 and 3. Feels bad. Like, we did actually sideboard a lot. Double Pithing Needle. Stone Barrack. 2 copies of Terra Sunder. And an Unlicensed Hearse. That's 6 copies that... Really just needed any one of them, and we would have been fine. It's really unfortunate. They have double Emery in the deck. Yeah, we lost. Okay, let's go. Turn 2 Fable. I guess it doesn't really matter what they take. I guess they take Jarsyl. Okay, that's really bad for them. Wow. They have to fatal push that. Okay, Toxic. Into no No shot. No creatures? That's so good. Triple Thought Seizes and double removal spell. I guess this is fine. They're not doing anything. Yep. Do they have to have a removal spell? Yeah. Okay, so Terra Sunder, Pithing Needle. We'll have a City Stalker Giant. And I think that's it. Guess we'll go down on like Steelseeker because it's kind of like hard to go and everything is just dying every single turn. We'll go down on Many Parting, Many Parting, and a copy of Troll King, Perilous Iteration, and a copy of Crucias actually, because adding City Stalker actually makes a Fable a little bit better. Nice. Double Bowmasters. What? They're Grixis? Okay. I didn't know that. Wait, what if they like... That's very interesting. We'll just go ahead and just play the Orcish Bowmaster now. We have to pass. I could attack an Orcish Bowmaster in response, but if they have a Fatal Push, like, it's so bad, right? So they have to do Fatal Push on the 2/2 now. Wow, they took out that. Interesting. That's insane, though. They took out the Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, let's do this properly. Oh, we don't have... Did I play a land this turn? I don't think so, right? Nice. Feasting Troll King! What? Choose an opponent. They look at the top 4 cards of your library and then separate them into face down pile and a face up pile. I guess I give them a Shaldred? Baited! Okay, they have Infinite Crucias. Holy crap. That actually feels really bad. Oh my god, that actually feels really bad. Oh, another Feast Troll King. That's actually so good. They might even double block. Yes! Good game, opponent. Okay. Okay, so we played 9 games. We went from 1,000 rating to 600. The record isn't the greatest though. Like we went 6-3, but one of the game was where we had to mulligan to 5 twice, and then the other game we sideboarded in 6 cards, but we never found it. It wasn't against a Kethis deck, so you do really need like you really want Pithing Needles, some Thoughtseizes, Leyline of the Void, things like that. I actually didn't have a Leyline of the Void. I had like Unlicensed Hearse, Stone of Barrack, things like that. But I decided to put in Leyline of the Void after playing against a Kethis deck. Just because currently at the moment, the Leyline of the Void actually hits a lot of decks, right? It hits Yawgmoth, it hits Kethis, it hits Samwise Gamgee decks, so it has a lot of cards that the Disenchantment is hitting. But for the 4th copy, I decided to play a copy of Unlicensed Hearse just because against like a non-heavy graveyard, like full-on graveyard decks, just a copy of a Unlicensed Hearse versus those decks like that is pretty good. So I decided to just leave 1 copy there. But let's talk about the deck. So the things I liked, right? The things I liked. Feasting Troll King is actually a house. If you land this card, you will most likely win. The problem is landing it, right? The problem is landing it. Because what I've tried to do was play the Gilded Goose or the Many Partings. And then we have Seren Steelseeker, right? If the Seren Steelseeker lives, Crucias, discarding a card, making a treasure token, will trigger the Steelseeker. Or if Jarsyl plays the Many Parting, Jarsyl, you make enough food tokens to get the Feasting Troll King out. But the problem is none of our creatures ever live because every deck that we played against is a black deck, except one deck at the very end. We played against a mono green, but every other deck is playing black at the moment. So it's just Thoughtseizes, Fatal Push, Bowmaster, Fatal Push, more Fatal Push, Go for the Throat, things like that. So playing cards like these, so this deck has no problem actually hard casting this card. It's 6 mana card, but we have Fable to generate the treasure token. We have Crucias generating the treasure token. We also have the Gilded Goose ramp, and the Many Parting lets you play a land card every single turn. So once this does get down versus the Rakdos Midrange, it's going to create 3 food tokens, which will make this card very difficult to kill. So they kill it, you get it back, it's insane. Also, one thing that I changed was that we have 4 copies of Orcish Bowmaster that wasn't in the deck before. Instead, we had Molten Impacts, 4 copies of it instead. But I'm kind of thinking about, because there's so many removal spells, although Seren Steelseeker is such a fun card with the Crucias, because Steelseeker triggers multiple times per turn. So if you go Gilded Goose, Many Parting, Crucias, then this is gonna trigger 3 times. Or if you hard cast a Feasting Troll, you get 3 food tokens. This is gonna trigger 3 times. So this is such a fun card in this deck, but it's really hard to get going. And at the same time, I kind of want to still play 2 copies of Molten Impact just because we played Jarsyl. So maybe I was thinking cut 2 copies of Seren Steelseeker, although I don't want to. So maybe something like this. So the reason why I added Orcish Bowmaster was that I kept on losing to the One Ring. So that's why we have 4 copies of Orcish Bowmaster here. It's just like, there's no reason not to not play it in Jund color. It just doesn't make sense. Or maybe 1 less copy of Perilous Iteration and a copy of Seren Steelseeker, just for the spice. But against other mid-range decks, I felt that landing this card just spelled the game over. But if they like play the One Ring and you don't have an answer, then you're going to be at the receiving end. So although we have 2 copies of Pithing Needle, 2 copies of Terra Sunder for the One Ring, the thing is, if we don't draw it, we lose the game on the spot. That's why I decided to play the Orcish Bowmasters in the end. It's unfortunate I didn't really want to force an Orcish Bowmaster into a food synergy deck. I mean, you just have to. Everybody's playing their Orcish Bowmaster and the One Ring, so if you want to compete with it, you have to play Orcish Bowmaster. That's just a fact. But yeah, this is me testing out Many Partings. I think Many Partings has been fantastic. I wish we had gotten Asmo and the Cookbook in Historic. That would be so cool. But that is going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video so far, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.